Memphis Paul is here. This is my reflection. First, let me appreciate the Super Falcons for accomplishing the Mission X, winning the 10th WAFCON in history.
Oh my God! Wow!
That is out of 13, they actually won 10. That is a very, very big success. Now, there are issues.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Surrounding this accomplishment that I really want to rant about. Let me just let you know this. My reflection is the moment where I just want to come and rant about trending issues. If you are not cool with it, with my language or whatever it is I do, you can take it.
Okay.
But if you appreciate it, you can also drop your comment and support what I do. So let me start with the issues surrounding this Super Falcons winning their 10th WAFCON title. Now the first thing is, I don't know the loud, if it is Canadian loud or Jamaican loud,
Yeah, boy.
that the legal team of Morocco are taking, who have gone to submit a petition against the Super Falcons, saying they fielded two players that are not Nigerians. You ask me who are these players? Ashley Plumte and Aloze. Now the question is, these two players featured for Nigeria in the 2022 WAFCON, where Morocco defeated them in the semi-final via penalty shootout. Now, these two players were not ineligible for Nigeria then, that they won. It is now this period when they lost in the final to Nigeria that they are not eligible. What kind of behavior is that? Let me even start from there. Plumte got allegiance to Nigeria in 2019. And how will I put it? Her connection with Nigeria is with the father, who is a mixed Nigerian and British. And truly she played for the underage category of England. She was a teammate or team member of the English team that had the Kelly and then the current Arsenal captain in that team then. Now, she has switched from England to Nigeria in 2019, which made her eligible to play in the WAFCON 2022 Nations Cup. Now, Morocco are saying they are not Nigerians. Yet, they played when you defeated us in semi-final 2022. It is only now that you have lost in the final that you see them as a problem. Good luck with your case. I hope the loud that you are smoking will clear in your eyes as soon as possible. The second issue surrounding these ladies is the celebration that comes from the federal government and the state government. You see, some people, there's a common feature that human beings have. It is this head that we all have. But what is inside may differ. Because the level of reasoning of some people makes you question, are they really human person? Note, there is a difference between human being and human person. It is not all human beings that reason properly. Now, Imo State have called the players that have an affiliation with the state to also celebrate them. And you see some people coming out to yarn us to say it is tribalism. What is tribalistic about that? So if my sister is playing for the Super Falcons, and after being celebrated by the state or the federal government, I now choose to celebrate my sister that, oh, you are now a champion, or club chooses to celebrate them personally, will you ask the club to go and call the whole team and celebrate them? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't work that way. And this is not a thing that is just happening for the first time. We remember the time Delta State celebrated Okocha and Stephen Kechi and the likes. And Bayelsa State have also celebrated their own, which cut across Ogun State, Lagos State, even Osun. Are you guys aware that Ajibade was called by the state governor when they won the AFCON that he will be glad to host her when they arrive in Nigeria? So what is the tribalism that has to do with a state celebrating their own? People should just find a job and do, and stop ranting on it. Even if you want to rant on social media, rant with things that are sensible, that make sense, that doesn't look like as if you are reasoning like a goat. Lastly, the artists that performed at the federal celebration of the WAFCONs, Tenny, I think that was the one that I actually saw online, and the one that the MC actually joked about, which was calling the name of Davido. Mind you, Davido was not there. Davido was on tour. He just used it to tease them. Not that the video was on in the show, because I saw some of you calling out Burna Boy because it was at the English team's celebration. That, oh, so you can come to this one, you can't go for WAFCON. Maybe you should go and get police to arrest him, or you should take him to court.
Are you serious?
If they are not free to do what they have to do as human beings. I don't see reason why you should be calling him out. He is not in Nigeria, for God's sake. So he is where he is, and he was where he was available to do whatever it is. They called him. You understand? Wizkid was not at the WAFCON's own. Davido was not there. And why should you drag Burna Boy for going for the English? Because he was in England and they called him. And don't forget, the English coach was actually a die-hard Burna Boy fan. And the last time they won it, they asked her why she was not dancing. She said because she doesn't have flair for things like that. But again, that she has musicians that she gravitate towards. So, and she mentioned Burna Boy when they asked her who was her favorite artist, and they worked on it in the next one. That, okay, if they win it this time around, they will surprise her by calling Burna Boy. I don't know why you are now dragging it. I trust him, sha. The guy no get in a time, and he no go respond to it now. So this is my rant for this period. If you agree with all I have said, you can drop your comment. And if you don't agree and you drop stupid comment, I did it the way for you also. Bye bye.